Hello. Welcome to the She Self-Invested podcast. I'm your host, Lodisha, a confidence and mindset coach, helping women invest into their self-image in and outside of relationships. Stay tuned to get your daily dose of emotional independence. Hello, ladies. Welcome back to the She Self-Invested podcast. I'm your host, Lodisha, and today will be an emotional one. Before we jump into today's episode, I wanted to give you all an update. I know you are wondering, why am I publishing this episode on a Sunday? Oh my God, what's going on? So I had some slight technical difficulties over the weekend. So that's why I wasn't able to post on Friday, and I did not want to wait all the way until Wednesday, especially because I really like this episode, and it's very deep. And since we are going into this new season of spring, I believe that it is time to discuss what is possibly holding us back. Here are the 6 signs that it's time to release emotional baggage. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. Erman Hesse. When I think of letting go, I think about releasing something quickly and never thinking about it again. Like a balloon release. People do these for reasons such as love, hope, and letting go. As you all are listening to this podcast, I want you to visualize whatever it is that you might be holding on to, put it in a balloon, and let it go. We are not our past, we are our present. Here are the 6 signs that it's time to release some emotional baggage. The first sign is relationship problems. If you constantly find yourself complaining about the guys that you date, or you can't keep a relationship for more than a couple of months, or maybe you're just a straight up serial dater, I'm not judging, by the way, then it might be time to start holding yourself accountable. Everyone deserves love, whether you give it to yourself or you're getting it from someone else. The real question is, what are you holding on to that's not allowing you to grow in your relationships? Give that guy a second date, or stop giving up on men after the honeymoon phase. I can testify to this because I used to be that girl. It wasn't until I decided to hold myself accountable and reflect on my past relationships that I realized I was still holding on to something that one of my exes did years ago. Sometimes it takes going inwards to figure out exactly why you are the way you are. So I ask you to take time out of your day, whenever you can, just to figure out what you are still holding on to that's keeping you from having the relationship of your dreams. The second sign that it's time to release emotional baggage is trouble sleeping. I've encountered this problem with some people, and I always found this strange. Now, this sign can be many things, but no matter what, I know it isn't worth you losing sleep over. So ask yourself why you allow that specific situation to keep you awake at night. If something happened to you as a kid or young adult, ask yourself, how can you move forward? Or if it's something that you feel that you can't get over alone, find a friend, loved one, mentor, or therapist to help you move past your fears. The third sign is comparing yourself to others. This sign is very important because when we compare ourselves to others, we are taken away from our own light. If you don't feel worthy or good enough, figure out why. Was it someone in your past who always suggested that you be like another person? Or are you trying to keep up with someone else to feel validated? No matter the reason, I am here to tell you that you are unique and one of a kind, and you don't have to compare yourself to anyone, because in your world, it shouldn't get any better than you. Number 4, caring about others' opinions of you. Whew. This is a vital sign, because how can you not care about what other people think, right? Wrong. The only opinion that should matter is yours. If you go through your daily life wondering what someone thinks of you, figure out why you aren't good enough for yourself. Sometimes what we project onto other people is internal. It usually has something to do with our own childhood, wounds, thought patterns, or our surroundings. Whatever it is, you can fix it. You are beautiful. No need to allow someone's opinion of you to reflect who you are. Number 5, spending too much time alone. Nothing is wrong with isolating yourself to do a little healing or self-reflection, but completely staying to yourself, now that's alarming. Loneliness can increase the risk of mental health problems such as depression, low self-esteem, anxiety, and increased stress. If you find yourself in your own personal cocoon, then figure out what or who it is that you might be avoiding. The last and final sign is focusing or being stuck in the past more than the present. This sign is very alarming, because this is clear that something that has happened to you is affecting your growth as an individual. If you find yourself always bringing up the past in conversations, arguments, or relationships, then who is it that you need to forgive? Do you feel that you are owed an apology? If you do feel like you are missing something, give it to yourself. Forgiveness is a one-person job. The reason why I say that is because someone can apologize to you just because you asked for it or you felt that you were owed one, but that doesn't make it genuine. True forgiveness requires acceptance and letting go. You are not your past, and your past isn't you. In the words of Oprah, true forgiveness is when you can say thank you for that experience. Let every lesson in your life be an experience, good or bad. How can that experience add to your growth, mindset, or lifestyle? Those are the 6 signs that it's time to release some emotional baggage. We can remain true to ourselves and build more profound and meaningful relationships by releasing what no longer serves us. Letting go can require self-reflection, and it can be a bit emotional. If you are looking for one-on-one assistance, then let me know. I would love to help you release what no longer serves you so that you can be the woman that you desire to be. Send me a DM on Instagram at sheself_invested. Thank you, ladies, for listening. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. If so, leave a comment and let me know what you think. Remember to stay invested. Most importantly, stay self-invested. And don't forget, you don't have to do this alone. So let's invest together. Talk to you soon.